Next, double column cash book or cash book with cash and bank columns. Double column cash book or two column cash book is a cash book with two columns on each side. One column to record cash transactions and the other column to record bank transactions. For example, deposit of checks or cash, issue of checks and withdrawal of cash from banks, etc. recorded in the bank column of the cash book. This is a format of a cash book. First date, then particulars, ledger folio, cash column, bank column, again date, particulars, ledger folio, cash, bank. All receipts are written on the receipt side, cash in the cash column and checks in the bank column. In the particulars column, the name of the account under which the payment has been received is written. All payments are written on the payment side, that is, cash payments in cash column and payments by check in bank column. Some transactions are recorded in a two-column cash book, which relate to both cash and bank. That is, balance of one will decrease and the other will increase due to such transactions. Such transactions are entered on both sides of the cash book. Such entries are known as contra entries. Against such entries, the letter C is written in the ledger folio column to indicate that these are contra transactions and are not posted into ledger accounts. Then, receipt of check. If a check is deposited on the same day, the amount is entered in the bank column on the debit side. And when a check is received but it is not deposited in the bank on the same day, the check is first entered in the cash column on the debit side of the cash book. Subsequently, when the check is deposited in the bank, it is recorded as if cash is deposited into the bank. If there is no information as to the deposit date of the check, it may be assumed that the check has been deposited on the same date. Question: following transactions are related to measures, tools, India. Date: September 1st. Bank balance 42,000. Cash balance 15,000. September 4. Purchased goods by check 12,000. September 8. Sale of goods for cash 6,000. September 13. Purchased machinery by check 5,500. September 16. Sold goods and received a check which is deposited on same day 4,500. September 17. Purchased goods from Mridula in cash 17,400. September 20. Purchased stationery by check 1,100. September 24. Check given to Rohit 1,500. September 27. Cash withdrawn from bank 10,000. September 30. Rent paid by check 2,500. Again September 30. Paid salary 3,500. These are the transactions. Prepare double column cash book. Solution: double column cash book. First column date, then receipt, ledger folio, cash, bank, again date, payments, ledger folio, cash, bank. September 1st, Bank balance 42,000. Cash balance 15,000. Write it on the debit side of the cash book or receipt side of the cash book. Cash balance in cash column and bank balance in bank column. Here cash balance is 15,000. Write it on the cash column. And bank balance is 42,000, which is written on the bank column of the cash book. Next, September 4, purchased goods by check. Purchased goods and paid check. Purchased goods by check. Purchase of goods is an expense or payment which is written on the credit side of the cash book. Here, purchased goods and payment made by check. So, write it on the bank column of the cash book. Next, September 8, sale of goods for cash. Sold goods and received cash. Sale of goods is a receipt which is written on the receipt side of the cash book in cash column. Again, September 13, purchased machinery by check. Purchased machinery by check. Purchased machinery and payment made by check. Purchase of machinery is a payment. Write it on the payment side of the cash book. And amount is rupees 5,500, which is written on the bank column. Next, September 16, sold goods and received check, which is deposited same day. Sold goods, sale of goods and received a check. Sale of goods is a receipt which is written on the receipt side of the cash book and amount is written on the bank column because the check deposited on the same day of receipt. Next, September 17, purchased goods from Mridula in cash. Purchased goods from Mridula in cash. Purchased goods and paid cash. Purchase of goods is a payment which is written on the payment side of the cash book in cash column. Next, September 20, purchased stationery by check. Purchased stationery and paid check. Payment side, bank column. Then September 24, check given to Rohit. Payment. Check given to Rohit is a payment. Write it on the payment side of the cash book. Payment side, bank column. Then cash withdrawn from bank. Cash withdrawn from bank is a contra entry. When we withdraw cash from bank, cash in hand of the business increases and cash at bank decreases. So on payment side, bank column 10,000. Receipt side, cash column 10,000. It is a contra entry. So write the letter C on both sides in ledger folio column. Then September 30, rent paid by check. Rent paid by check is a payment. Write it on the payment side, bank column. Then September 30, paid salary. Payment of salary is a payment. Write it on the payment side. Next step is balancing. For balancing, take the debit side total of cash book. Debit side total 31,000. Cash column, debit side total 31,000. Cash column, credit side total is 20,900. Debit side total of cash column 15,000 plus 6,000 plus 10,000, 31,000. Credit side 17,400 plus 3,500. In this case, debit side total is more than the credit side total. So the balance will arise on credit side. Balancing figure is 10,100. Next, balancing of bank column. Debit side total of bank column 42,000 plus 4,500 equal 46,500. Credit side of bank column 12,000 plus 5,500 plus 1,100 plus 1,500 plus 10,000 plus 2,500 equal 32,600. In this case, debit side total is more than the credit side total. So the balance will arise on credit side. Balancing figure 13,900. Balancing figure, balance carry down. Look at the last item. Look at the cash book last item. Balance carried out. That is the balancing figure of this double column cash book. Cash balance 10,100 and bank balance 13,900.